Hi everyone, you're on Cool FM with Benjy. Now we've just got a really big treat for everyone on Cool FM, and she's just stepped off a plane from LA, so we're really appreciative of her time. So let me welcome on behalf of everyone here at Cool FM and New Zealand Radio Training School, a huge welcome to PARRIS GOEBEL.
Hello.
Hi Paris, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's good to know. Now, I've got a number of questions, and I know you're cut for time, so I'm going to start with my first question, and that is, how did you actually begin in the dance business?
Well, I first kind of got my big kind of exposure was from entering the World Hip Hop Champ. So, yeah, we were doing that for a few years, and I didn't start working in the industry until I was about 20 when I landed a job with Jennifer Lopez. So, but yeah, before that I was just competing.
Oh, I was just going to ask you just led me on to my next question here. Who was your dance role model back in the day?
That's a tough one. I definitely loved Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow, yes.
I really loved Beyonce growing up.
Yes. Have you ever worked for her?
I haven't, not yet, no.
Oh, well, who would be in your 2018 year, who would be the person that you would most likely want to work with?
I guess I'm kind of like branching out into other things, so I'm not really like kind of looking for more artists to work with. I'm kind of just branching out into other artistic categories.
Funny you say that. I hear that you've put out some music, Paris.
I did.
Wow, how's that all going?
It's been good. Yeah, I'm such a creative person. Like I love to try different things. So
understand. Yeah.
Kind of getting into more into film.
Yes.
But definitely want to work on my music again. Hopefully, end of this year.
Oh, wonderful to hear. Hey, for those people who are aspiring dancers here in New Zealand, who are some of our listeners, what do you think would make what would it take for them to make it into one of your dance squads?
It's not as hard as people think. Actually, we have auditions every year.
Wow, every year.
Yeah, we have it in the beginning of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and we take a lot of beginners, a lot of people that have never been in a crew before. I usually just look for people that are passionate and really hungry for being a part of the royal family. So people think it's hard, but it's not as hard.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, what do you personally look forward to if they're standing in front of you? You know, like what are your go-tos for selecting someone?
Yeah, I really look for passion in a dancer. I think that's more important than talent or skill. Is just having the passion and the work ethic. Because I think with a great work ethic, you can really exceed your potential and just fly. And
with your talent and your instructors out at the Palace, I'm sure they'll get through, because I believe it or not, I've actually been to one of your classes, and it was really it's one of the toughest workouts on a Sunday. I think it was an audition class. We were there to see one of our students when I was teaching, and we were told we couldn't watch, so we went in and we started dancing with everyone else, and boy, what a workout! What a workout! It was like 6 hours, but I loved it.
That's so good.
Hey, also, when you're doing a show or you're putting together some choreography, do you go with a theme in your head for a job, or do people stipulate what they want?
Every job is different. It really depends. Like some artists are really specific in what they want, and then others, would just let me do my thing and give me the music and be like, okay, whatever you feel. So yeah, every job is really different.
Yes. That brings me on to my little next question, and it's who have you enjoyed working the most with?
There's been a few. I've definitely loved working with Rihanna. She's been great.
Oh, wonderful.
J-Lo's been really good.
I saw the opening of those at the Music Awards, the American Music Awards. Was that?
Yeah, killed it.
Oh my gosh, yes. I can't sit still when I watch that video. That is out there. Well done.
Thank you.
Does a person need to be a dancer or have natural talent? This goes back to your previous question answers, though. Do they have to be a trained dancer to join your group?
No, they don't. No.
Oh, just a little bit of rhythm?
just fire, passion.
Now, I've seen a whole lot of videos of your work, but for those of us who watch, what does it take for a day of your performance? What do you do to prepare for that performance that evening or that day as a group?
Well, we don't really spend. It just depends because if it's a competition, we'll obviously be like spend the whole day with each other and like that whole week training.
Yes.
But if it's a performance, like we tour a lot, so we usually are traveling maybe the day before, so we'll just rest and then eat, then have a stage rehearsal and then perform. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. When you're travelling on your buses, do you just go through the music in your head? Is that how you do it?
No.
Oh, so you just clearly have a break, cut-off point.
Yeah, well, we train so hard, so we know the show inside and out, so we don't really need to go over too much.
Yeah. You're doing a lot of travelling overseas, so who are some Kiwis who you are connected with overseas in the showbiz entertainment scene?
Probably just the ex dancers that have trained with me that now go on to dance with other artists. I keep in touch with them mostly, but that's about it.
And some of them have gone on to big things. Hey, I like Cirque du Soleil. I understand.
Yeah, Cirque du Soleil, Janet Jackson, Chris Brown, Beyonce.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So of these dancers, when they're under your tutelage, what are some of your expectations when you join up with a PARRIS GOEBEL group?
A lot of hard work.
Yes.
A lot of hard work, a lot of hours. We just put in the hours. We're always training. We're always in the studio. Yeah, and I feel like nothing beats hard work, Anything's
I agree.
possible when you work hard.
Yes. You feel more accomplished,
Yeah, and I think it gets you where you want to be, I guess. You can't get anywhere when you're just sitting on your laurels.
Oh, that's for sure. You got to keep going forward and adapting. Hey, what motivates you to keep going?
For me, I would say it's just the pure joy I feel when I'm creating. I just love it. It's within me. It's what I was born to do.
Expression of yourself, eh?
Yeah, I just love it. And, I feel like when you love something, you never stop. You never give up. You always have to do it. It's not really, it's not a want or a job. You have no choice. It's within you. So for me, I was born to do this, and I can't see myself doing anything else.
Absolutely shows. It absolutely shows. What are you focused on when you're actually performing? Is there something going on in your head to keep you going, or you've just got that locked in your head, that routine?
First of all, I love performing.
Yes.
It's my favourite thing. But I try not to think when I perform. I just feel the energy of the crowd, and yeah, I'm not a thinker when it comes to performing.
Oh, I understand. You guys exude so much energy and feeling, and so you take the audience with you guys when you're performing. It's amazing. Immediately before a show, I'm usually a sports coach and I do sports therapy, but immediately, so I see what happens before these guys go out into Eden Park sometimes. But for you, immediately before a show, what routine or ritual do you and your dancers do?
We usually just stretch, and then we say a quick prayer.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and then that's about it. We always pray, so that's cool. But no voodoo magic, nothing too crazy.
So what are you working on right now?
So there's a few things, and I can't really give you too much information.
Understandable.
They're all pretty top secret.
Yes.
But
so will you be totally busy before the end of the year with these?
Yeah, they're all different. Like some are releasing this month, they're all different. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I really appreciate that you've taken your time out of your hectic schedule. I know you just arrived back. But my last question for you, which is I always ask people when I'm finishing, is what do you know for sure about life?
I would say the most important thing in life is love.
Yes.
And I think that makes life worth living, is love.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I know for sure.
I look at people like you and I'm thinking, God, they must be grateful for something. Please tell us what you're grateful for. Or did you just tell us?
Yeah, for me, I'm really grateful for my family.
Yeah.
I'm really passionate about my family and my friends, people that are close to me, and that's why I say love, because for me, you know, I could have all the success in the world, but I'm nothing without the love of my family and friends, and they make me happy. So,
oh, absolutely true.
Yeah.
And you're so lucky because you've got a network of family around you, haven't you?
Yeah, for sure.
That is amazing. I really appreciate your time, Parris, and I wish you all the very best and success for the coming months of this year, even though you haven't told me what you're doing, but I know you're going to do some grand things.
Thank you.
And I wish I was dancing out there with you. You have a wonderful afternoon. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.